Hello, thank you for joining in. If you are here, you are interested in what happens to youth with autism spectrum, neurodiverse, or students who have social and emotional challenges. I am Dr. Jackie Marquette. I am an autism career strategist, a researcher, and a parent of an adult son with autism. Why did I create SafetyWorks? I created SafetyWorks for you. You, the parent, you may have a son or daughter that's leaving high school and they don't know what they want to do, what kind of job or what kind of career to go into. You don't want to leave it up to guesswork. Use these tools. You may be a provider, an employment agency, and you have a young woman that is one of your new clients. She has many capabilities, but she shuts down when the demands get too much for her. Use these tools to find solutions. You may be an employer and you value workplace diversity. You are interested in hiring individuals who are neurodiverse, who have Asperger's, or who have autism. But you've heard how they sometimes struggle socially. Use these tools. SafetyWorks is built upon solid best practices and research. But this is how SafetyWorks is different from many other career programs. Strengths are not only cognitive abilities and academic interests. We see strengths differently. We see that a strength can be anything like an asset that helps one learn something new. A strength can be something that helps one perform and act. A strength can be heightened self-awareness about your environment and people around you. And strengths can be having a sense or awareness about how to use tools, to have your own voice, to self-advocate for yourself, and to adapt. SafetyWorks was developed based upon 3 decades of my professional experience. I was a special education teacher and I taught high school students, including career education. I was a transition consultant with the 3rd largest school district in my state of Kentucky. I have a private practice, and for years I have given trainings, and I've worked one-on-one with students, and I worked through the VR system using my own tools to help evaluate students who want to have a good job match, one that matches their strengths and their interests. And lastly, I have guided my own autistic son to have the work that he enjoyed and loved and work that he could do. These tools are powerful. They can help identify strengths, unique abilities, one-of-a-kind self-expression, such as, in the arts, cognitive development that can be tied directly to a specific job or career. And more importantly, these tools can help an individual who has social and emotional challenges, help them emotionally adapt, navigate this world, and participate in their own self-advocacy. Because of my 15 years of research, I believe that I know what students need in order to finally get their dream career and be able to enjoy it. And I had over 220 young adults with autism, neurodiverse, or social emotional challenges in which I interviewed. And when you put together their family, their professionals who knew them well, or mentors, I have over 800 interviews And with that data, what emerged was the information that I used to build and create Safety Works. From the data emerged theory, the theory of interdependence and emotional adaptation. There were 9 overriding factors that support emotional adaptation. They are strengths and challenges, personal preferences, self-emotional awareness, self-advocacy, environments, structure, and people. And when I say people, people who see the best in a person, see their strengths, and stand there and support them and reflect back to them what their strengths are. And what I call these people are believing mirrors. Now, believing mirrors come from the work of Julia Cameron, and she says that it's people who reflect back to us or to the young adult what his strengths are and what his best qualities are and what they see in the individual. The Safety Works model is so personalized. Its tools meet the individual where he or she is in development. Now, if it can meet an individual who has a greater need for supports, may not be able to have verbal communication and uses an iPad to communicate or other type of tools. And it also meets the needs of those who are genius level, people who receive scholarships at universities to study, like one young man received a scholarship to study chemistry. So this the Safety Works models and tools meets people where they are in their development. I personally have lived this out with my adult son with autism. Years ago, when he graduated, there wasn't anything. So I had to proactively get out there and create and ask people to be part of his team. So with that, he has had a job for 13 years in a large discount store, and for the last 15 years, he has been a professional abstract artist, and he's won many distinguished awards, one of them being the United Nations Awards, where they chose his painting or image for a stamp to raise awareness for autism. But that didn't come with ease, and whenever he exhibits and goes to fine art gallery shows or travels, that doesn't come easy for him either. These tools are what has made it work for him to pursue his art business. In a world that is not always so safe and accepting for individuals with diversity, such as autism spectrum and those who have emotional and social challenges, these tools can be a support to individuals as they pursue their career and as they seek safety and acceptance in the environment. I am interested in sharing these tools with you. I believe that with these tools that we can change the status quo of the outcomes of today of too many being unemployed or underemployed, too many left behind, sitting on the curb waiting for someone to open up an opportunity for them. I believe that these tools can bring emotional adaptation and capability and connections in order to have a career. Thank you.